The gentlewoman from North Carolina, Ms. Foxx, for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, the American people are outraged, and they have every right to be. I am outraged with them. All they have seen thus far in this administration is the buck being passed in both the president and his administration that refuse to uphold the basic tenets of leadership. This administration has ruined, mishandled, and dissembled every issue it has touched. Americans are fearful that the country that they love and respect is being run into the ground at an alarming speed. Americans deserve answers, and our allies across the world deserve them as well. Mr. Speaker, Americans feel betrayed. They feel that they've been betrayed by their own government. That feeling of betrayal was extremely palpable when Americans were stranded in Afghanistan because of an arbitrary deadline from the Taliban that this administration caved to. In the following days, there were no answers and only speculation as to how many Americans were still left in Afghanistan who wanted to leave. Even now, as this administration grapples with how to respond to the Taliban's takeover, you'd be hard-pressed to find real answers. In a so-called classified briefing yesterday, members got no concrete answers. It was a pitiful, I'm saying pitiful, display of willful ignorance and incompetence. Mr. Speaker, if you look at the past 8 months of the Biden administration, that incompetence is everywhere. The fall of Afghanistan, our open borders, skyrocketing inflation, reckless spending, record levels of unemployment and unfilled jobs, growing national security threats, refusing to respect the rule of law may be the worst, Mr. Speaker. These are just a few of the crises that have grown exponentially as the days go by. Mr. Speaker, there's a common thread that you find in each of these circumstances, and it's that acceptance of the situation and accountability are virtually non-existent. Mr. Speaker, it's downright shameful that America has been taken down this rocky and unsettling path, and I fear we may never be able to fully recover. President Biden and his administration cannot simply sweep every new crisis under the rug and move on. But based on what has happened thus far, I suspect we'll see more of the same. The American people deserve better than abdicated leadership and a consistent failure to uphold our values. I yield back.
Gentlewoman yields back. The chair now recognizes the gentlewoman